All right, good morning and welcome to Blockchain World. My name is Tochku Raphael. Now, last time we addressed a big question on everyone's mind. Is the 2025 crypto bull run over? Now, we explored market trends, challenges, and future outlooks. But the crypto world never stays still. And today we are shifting gears to another exciting frontier where AI meets blockchain in the health technology. Our new focus now is why the Bodyscan AI blockchain project is positioned to thrive in the current crypto bull market. Joining me today are two expert voices in this space. Mr. Moses Obaje, known as AI Prof, with deep insights into AI innovation, and Mrs. Shifra Poloma, Digital Mama, a leader in digital transformation and blockchain applications. You're welcome, my guests. Mr. Bajay, Mrs. Poloma, good to see you.
Thank you, Mr. Tochukwu. Good to see you too, and good morning to our listeners.
Good to see you too. We welcome our listeners this morning. Thank you, Tochukwu.
Right, our guests will help us understand this promising project that aims to revolutionize health and wellness while riding the crypto market wave. Now let's get straight to the point. Mr. Baje, we have talked about this AI, Bodyscan AI over and over again, but it never goes awry. It is still something that is being in development. So we cannot say we have talked about it too much. But let's start, first of all, for the sake of those who might be joining for the first time, can you start by giving us a clearer or a clear picture of what Bodyscan AI really is and how it is blending AI with blockchain in this project? But before you go, let me say this, that today's session will be conversational. If you have any question, if you have any contribution at all, you are free to ask. All right. You are muted. Go on, please.
All right, like you already said, we've talked about this project for quite some time, and the app is yet to be unveiled. So we'll continue to talk about it, having known where the project is taking us to. Bodyscan AI is a project that is designed to run on the blockchain, and also that has to do with health that is powered by artificial intelligence. So when we talk of Bodyscan AI, it's an Android or iOS device that is designed, when fully developed and deployed, to run on our Android and iOS, that can be used to scan the human body for potential health risks and diseases. And like we all know about, we all know about blockchain, just as we've been saying over time, right? That is a decentralized, much more secure and transparent technology. Now, with the Bodyscan AI running on the blockchain, it simply means that everyone that has access to this application will have a secure data of his health that is personalized to him, not really anybody having access to it, except he or she decides to give access to whoever he or she so desires. So, but however, the Bodyscan AI comprises of three different technologies, just like I rightly mentioned. We have it has to do with blockchain, it has to do with the health technology, and it has to do with artificial intelligence. Maybe I will just break down in simple terms. When we talk of health technology, is the application of organized knowledge and skills in the form of devices, medicines, vaccines, procedures in health, and systems that are developed to solve health problems and improve quality of lives. So in simpler terms, it encompasses all the technologies, products, and systems used in the healthcare industry to diagnose, to treat, to prevent, and manage diseases, as well as to improve the efficiency of healthcare delivery. That is health technology. And like I rightly said, blockchain technology is an advanced data-based mechanism that allows transparent information sharing within a business network. All right. And then if we look at artificial intelligence, is a branch of computer science that develops machine systems that is capable of demonstrating behaviors like humans. However, they perform much more better than humans. And so the body scan AI is an innovation, all right, that will be used for medical diagnosis, which is advanced, that is artificially intelligently powered with high definition algorithm. Like I said, is designed to run on iOS and Android devices, and this is to analyze and interpret full body scans for early detection and diagnosis of a wide range of medical conditions. I always tell people to underline that word when we talk of a wide range. It is not specific to a certain or to a certain ailment or disease, but a wide range. When we talk of something that is wide, it encompasses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and may I say till infinity as far as medical conditions are concerned. Depending on how the app is designed, it will be able to scan and detect a number of or a wide range of medical conditions. So that is just the brief of the body scan AI, comprises of blockchain technology, health technology, and artificial intelligence. Thank you very much.
All right. This blockchain body scan AI seems to be revolutionary, both in the blockchain world and in the health, sector. What sets it apart? What sets this project apart from other health technologies? Because there are other health technologies that can be used to diagnose illnesses or sicknesses. So what makes this one unique?
Okay, now, first and foremost, remember that even in our normal health centers or hospitals or diagnostic centers, when you go there, there are certain procedures that you need to follow before you can access these services, right? Now, but with body scan AI, number one thing is that you have easy access to diagnostics. You do not need to visit any health facility as far as you have an Android or an iOS device, as far as you have an internet connectivity, and then also having the app installed on your device, and also have some little scan AI tokens that can activate the functionalities of the app. So there will be that easy access to health diagnostics without visiting a health center. That is number one. And then number two, if you look at the cost of service today, if, for instance, let's talk about maybe the CT scan or the MRI scan that people go for in diagnostic centers, they are expensive. They are quite expensive. In my country, Nigeria, they run into hundreds of thousands of naira. But when this app is fully deployed, developed and deployed, it will be very, very cheap. Maybe for you to run an MRI scan that costs hundreds of thousands in my own country, it might be some just maybe between $1 to $2. that you will be charged using that application, which makes it very, very fair in terms of costs. Now, we've talked of easy access from the comfort of your home, from the comfort of your office. In whatever location you are, you can diagnose yourself. Number two, it is going to be inexpensive compared to our traditional means of diagnosis. And then number three is that your health data is secured because in most diagnostic test centers, there might be leakage of information. You understand? But when you conduct diagnosis that is on the blockchain, nobody will come and access my health data except I so desire to give out that health data. So my data is secured. I do what I so desire to do with my own health data. But when it is with these centralized authorities, I bet you there might be leakage of information. Your data can leak out and people can use it to fight you in a series of adventures. So these are some of the things that differentiates the body scan AI and maybe the traditional way of we going for diagnosis. And also, as I end my thoughts, if you look at other applications that are used, they are still not that transparent. That is number one. And then number two, they might not be easily accessible. And number three, they might not be able to uh, diagnose a wide range of diseases. You understand? Just like we know of the temperature app. If you want to take your body temperature, there's an app for that. But you cannot use that app to check your blood pressure. Now, there are applications that are used to check your blood pressure and might not take your body temperature. You cannot use the blood pressure application on your phone to check, to do an MRI scan or a CT scan. You understand? So this app is coming encompassed with different types of diagnosing tools rather than just a singular app embedded in it. No, it's a singular app, but embedded in that app will be different types of diagnoses that can be conducted. In as much as you want to go for, maybe you want to go for an ultrasound scan, okay, or you want to go for a CT scan, you want to go for an MRI scan, you want to take your blood pressure, or you want to check your temperature. This will all be encompassed in that application rather than just having multiple applications on your phone. When you want to go for temperature, you go for this. You want to go for blood pressure, you go for this. But with that app, it can serve a general purpose in terms of health diagnostics. Thank you very much.
It's amazing, but it stops only with diagnosis. It doesn't include treatment now.
Well, you see, it might not include treatments. Now, a problem known, like we say, is a problem half solved. But in as much as it is not coming with treatment, it is going to come with, it gives you insights, and there are certain recommendations that will come. You understand? Now let's assume you scan, maybe you are having headache, and then you go for a scan, and it says, okay, this is the cause of your headache. The cause of your headache is fatigue. You understand? What is the recommendation for somebody who is fatigued? It will recommend to you that you need to go and rest. You don't even need medication. For somebody who is fatigued, you don't need any medication for you to recover. All you need is, okay, just take a nap, maybe for 2 hours, for 4 hours, for 6 hours, and you will be okay. That is recommendation. You understand? But it will not tell you, okay, go and take maybe paracetamol or go and take ibuprofen so that you get better. No, 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 no. You understand? It can only recommend what you need to do to take. Maybe you are having constipation. Let's say, for instance, you've eaten and you're over bloated and you're having constipation. It might recommend and say, take enough water. Water is medicinal. You don't need to go and
Mr. Baje, it seems his network has been disconnected.
Yes, I think his network. Before he comes back, Mrs. Shipura Poloma, you know, a lot of crypto coins claims to have utility. How is Bodyscan AI's utility different from the remaining crypto hybrids?
Thank you, Mr. Ibrahim. What makes Bodyscan AI unique from other cryptos around? Number one, like Prof. earlier said, this token has a use case that has to do with health. And we know that health is a human concern all over the world. And then secondly, the app that is development has what is trending today, that is the artificial intelligence technology, that is the in thing today. Taking a look at Tesla, for example, there is a self-driven car, you understand, that just came in by Elon Musk. So the app in development that is going to scan the holders is artificial intelligence powered. That makes it unique and different from other tokens that we have in the market, because one, it has to do with health. Secondly, it is powered by artificial intelligence, which is the in thing now in the blockchain industry and even in the wellness industry as well. And then another aspect that makes it unique is that the project has the potential to revolutionize the health and wellness sector as we have today. Going back to what Prof. Moses said earlier, looking at the dynamics of the health sector today, it is cumbersome, it is not cost effective, and at the same time, it is subject to, sometimes the machines in the hospitals can have faults, and probably even the staff, the management staff may have issues manning the machine due to a little bit, probably lack of adequate knowledge. With the artificial intelligence, it makes it, you have a near accurate result once the app is deployed. So that makes that token, the token, Bodyscan AI, unique. It has to do with health, and then secondly, it is powered by artificial intelligence. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Emma, for this response. But I'm actually curious, you know, they demand some tools to use for scanning. So how would Bodyscan AI, the developers, reconcile that? Because we're just going to use the app on our phones. Like, will it cover the necessity, the needs for these tools? The phones we're using, are they going to liaise with the companies developing the phones so that tools?
Yeah, absolutely. For the app to come into, in the process of developing an app, there has to be a lot of channels that the developers have to pass through, because we have what we call regulatory bodies as well. So anything that has to do with health or any other thing at all has to pass through a lot of regulatory bodies for it to be accepted and then to be certified for it to be used. So obviously, the developers are taking their time to develop this app because it is coming to offset the norm that we're used to, the normal way of handling help that we're used to. It is a revolution that is going to, destabilize the normal norm, I would say. And so, as a result of that, it has to undergo a lot of processes, and I'm sure that's what developers are doing. Because ordinarily, taking a look at the coming in of supplements in the market, if you notice, there's no supplement that you will see that they will tell you is curative. Why? Because the pharma world have their own, they don't want anything that will come and destabilize them in the market. As a result of that, even if after taking that supplement, you have a relief, but then when you look at the instructions, it tells you that it is not curative. So obviously, because the pharma world has own, it is capitalistic in nature. It is what I would call not only capitalistic, it is gagged, sort of. It is them. So whatever this app is coming to do has to go through licensing, a lot of, for it to be accepted. And then by the time the app is developed, we get to know more about whatever. But then there's a process. In everything one is going to, there's a process. More so it has to be health, human health. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. Mr. Tochukwu, I would like to ask Mr. Moses Obaje one question before you come. So you talk about you gave us the background about body scan AI. Or I want you to explain this term for us. How does body scan AI combine artificial intelligence and blockchain? I mean, these are the two most powerful and complex technologies. How does body scan AI combine them in one ecosystem?
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Ibrahim. You see, like I rightly mentioned, anything that is on the blockchain, which is the latest technology, all right, the trending technology is very much secured. Is very much secured. So body scan AI is embedded with that technology. That means every aspect of what you do on that application is embedded on the blockchain for security, for transparency, for privacy. You understand? So that whatever is recorded in real time and cannot be distorted, cannot be tampered with. That is a technology on its own. And that's why the developers seem to look into that direction so that whatever you are doing as far as that application is concerned is secured. Is secured. It doesn't need a human interface to record whatever it sees in your body system. It doesn't need a human interface where there might be distortions in the record of what is being scanned in your body, which will make it much more accurate and tamper-proof. So blockchain is embedded for security, which cannot be tampered, for accuracy, for speed also, as far as your diagnosis is concerned. Then having looked at the blockchain, Now, when you look at artificial intelligence, you see, I used to use this analogy with regards to artificial intelligence because they mimic human beings. But in artificial intelligence, it is not just one facet. No, it comprises of different facets. Now, in artificial intelligence, I think let's look at. I think for me, when I look at it, I look at it from 7 different angles. It has the natural language processing. There's computer vision embedded in artificial intelligence. There is expert systems. There is robotics. There is planning and organization. There is deep learning. There is machine learning. Now let's assume these are 7 different human beings that have come together to deal with a challenge. And then you as an individual, you are dealing with that same challenge. Which one will give you better result? Mr. Ibrahim, which one will give you better result? Is it these 7 people that are working on a specific problem?
The 7 people, definitely. Artificial intelligence.
7 will give you better result, right? Now, we all know that it is one of the trending, because like I said earlier, it is a branch of computer science behaviors linked to human intelligence. But the good thing is that they collect data from different interactions to improve the way they mimic humans. So they try as much as possible to perform tasks like learning, planning, knowledge representation, perception. Just like I just mentioned about, you see natural language processing, you see robotics, you see planning and optimization, you see deep learning. Now this takes place at the same time using the artificial intelligence. When you are scanning, all these things come into play to bring out results from different aspects of the human body. When it is scanning, it checks at your blood, it checks the fluid, it checks the tissues, it checks the tumors. A lot of things go on at that same time that the scan is being conducted, so that it can give you a holistic result to what you are looking out for. So they now combined, the technology is now combining these two. No, the developers are combining these two or three technologies together so as to get a better result whenever a scan is being conducted, knowing that artificial intelligence is one of the super intelligence we have at the moment, and blockchain technology is one of the secured platforms that we have at the moment, that whatever is on the blockchain is secured, is safe, is transparent, and tamper-proof. So bringing them together to form the basis of which the body scan AI is developed to take care of diagnostics as far as the health system is concerned. Thank you very much.
All right, if I got you correctly, the body scan AI has artificial intelligence for providing results of sicknesses, or detection of different sicknesses, sorting out complex data. Then it has the blockchain for storing this data, right? Now it can, because artificial intelligence, can you say it can also make mistakes sometimes? For example, let's use ChatGPT for instance. We know that people use intelligent stuff to produce or to arrange their articles and all that, but sometimes you discover that it also gives false or old pieces of information. So why the body scan AI uses that same technology of artificial intelligence, is it possible for it to make mistakes or not to give accurate data regarding people's health?
All right. Now let me go back to the engineering term, okay? There is no machine that will give you 100% efficiency. There is no machine that will give you 100% efficiency. And no human being will give you 100% efficiency. In fact, of recent, a woman gave birth and the child is no more. She had undergone series of scans from different diagnostic centers. And what the scan is saying that the weight of that baby in her womb is 3.1 kg. Not one hospital, not two hospitals, not three, I think about 3 diagnostics or 4 diagnostic centers. That the weight of the baby is 3.1 kg. But at the point of giving birth, it became a challenge because the baby was too big. This is 1, 2, 3 different diagnostic centers that conducted that scan. Now, when the baby was finally birthed, the family lost the baby. The family lost the baby. Why? Because the medical doctors were on strike. You can see quite challenging. And number 2, the scanners couldn't get the accurate weight of that baby. That baby weighed 4.9 kg. But the scan result was showing 3.1 kg. And they lost that baby because why? That woman was not supposed to have a natural birth. She was supposed to go under cesarean section. But because there was a flaw on the scanning mechanism. Now, will we say it is the fault of the doctors? Will we say it is the fault of the scanning machine? Will we say it is the fault of the parent or the mother of that baby? These are contradicting issues. Because from all the 3 scans, the baby is reading 3.1 kg. But how come at birth it became 4.9? That is, no one can account for that as at the moment. So I'm giving you this story to let you know that you cannot get 100% precision from any machine, technological wise. So saying that maybe there might be errors, there might be flaws, it is possible. But one thing I want us to understand is that the artificial intelligence works more with high level of precision based on the information that is being given to it. And so even as the app is deployed, it will not just remain stagnant. A lot of evolutions will continue to take place. A lot of development will continue to be built into the application so that it can perform better. That's why even our phones, you see that today you have Android 14. Before you know, they say the next Android 14 is outdated. You need to move to Android 15 version. The iPhones we have, you can see this is because development is ongoing. Upgrades are ongoing so as to perform better. And so even the app, when it is fully developed and deployed, those things will continue to take place so as to have better precision and better result. But like I said, no machine, no equipment will give you 100% efficiency. Thank you.
All right, sir. Before you come back, Mr. Tuchukwurafel, I think this question is very, very important, and I'm not clear from my own end. What he said, and I agree with him, is that artificial data, because I use them to generate some things that sometimes I must use my own knowledge to fix those inaccuracies within what I generate. So is it going to be a platform that everyone can use, or expert, strictly expert? Because now for someone to use artificial intelligence, and get an accurate data, you need an expertise. So does that mean that for me to get a nearly accurate, you said that clearly that we should not expect 100% efficiency and accuracy. So does that mean I need some expertise before I can use the platform, or it is a platform that everyone can use?
All right. For me, everyone can use the body scan AI app once it is fully deployed. Once you have access to internet and you have the application and then you have some scan AI tokens, you can use the application. But however, just like the time I mentioned about food supplements, that it is not meant to be curative, right? But it solves health challenges, we know. All right. So in as much as you can use the application, does not mean that you are a medical professional that you can be able to treat yourself. Let's assume it conducts a scan and it finds out that you are having appendix. All right. The only thing it will advise you is see a medical professional. Abi? Now, the medical professional in his own might say, okay, let's test and see. That's another version of it. But it has already given you insight that you have appendicitis. However, what level of appendicitis are you having? It might tell you, okay, it is mild. All right. And these are my recommendations. Or it is at its peak and you need urgent medical attention. These are recommendations. You understand? It has already given you an insight into what is happening in your body system. You understand? Or let's say, assuming it scans a woman undergoes scan and maybe there's that tendency for her to have fibroid based on what it has scanned. And the fibroid is not yet developing. You understand? Okay, what can she do that this fibroid will not come into play? I believe that it can say, okay, this I recommend this, and this, or visit your consultant for further consultation. I believe such things will come into play. So in as much as everybody can use the application, but you cannot treat yourself. Self-medication is very, very dangerous. That I know. So even as you get recommendations, it gives you insights. It will also recommend what you need to do as at that point in time. And if you want to go further, you can go see your consultant.
Well, I believe it all depends on the developers, because computer operates on what we all know as GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. What you give to it, it gives you back. So
I think
maybe
I
that's
mentioned
why
that.
yes, that's why it is taking this time to come out. So the developers want it to be the first version of it to be, maybe at least 98% accurate. Maybe subsequent versions will now, be better. But first, key into that project. All right, we have talked so much about the medical aspect of the body scan AI and the artificial intelligence aspect of it. Now let's get a little bit the profit aspect of it, which is the tokens. Mrs. Paloma, how does the Scan AI token fit into the overall ecosystem? And what role does it play for users and investors?
Okay, sorry. The Scan AI token is a utility token. This token, number one, for an investor who comes in, like we say, one of the perimeters when this body scan AI was discovered is the fair launch, meaning even the developer himself went to the market just like me and you to invest in as much as he can. And we are sort of like the primary beneficiaries of this very particular token. The token is increasing in value based on adoption. As we can see, we have a community that is killing and telling people about the coin, both in our social media handles, one-on-one, and the like institutional about this very particular token now that it is at a low market because it has the potential to keep increasing in value as mass adoption continues to be before even the app is launched. So there's an earning potential in this very particular token. Why? Because anybody that comes in now, as more people come in to invest in the token, your token will keep on rising in value. And then secondly, this token is already tradable on the exchanges. It's tradable, meaning I can choose to, I have the tokens now. If I want to exchange it back to my own currency, it's up to me. Now I can do it. So it tells you that there's liquidity in the market. You can exchange it for any currency of your choice at the moment. And then another aspect of this very particular token for an investor to come in is that it can be exchanged for goods and services. And I think this is one of the new innovation we are trying to bring in as a community into body scan AI. I'm sure very soon you will start seeing body scan AI accepted for goods and services. For example, I run a health shop, and I've just prepared my poster. I'm willing for anybody that has this token to come and pay me for the services of what I offer in body scan AI. It's one of the currencies I will accept in my shop. So why am I doing that? Number one, Naira is, I live in Nigeria. Naira is subject to inflation. But if people pay me in body scan AI, it is an asset that will keep increasing in value. It is not just a currency. Body scan AI is an asset. So to me, the value that I will have in accepting body scan AI for my goods and services is that it will increase in value outside of the Naira that I'm collecting now, which is sometimes before I go back to the market, Naira must have fallen. I may not get the, what I sold. By the time I go back to the market, if it increases in value, I have to add more money to be able to replenish my shop. But with body scan AI, I think accepting it gives me more value because it keeps increasing by the day. Even if it dips, it will still go up because it has the potential to increase in value. So for anybody investing in body scan AI, look at it as an asset that you're holding that will keep increasing in value as mass adoption increases. Thank you.
But that will only be possible if your customer is also knowledgeable about body scan AI and also has invested in it. As you cannot ask somebody to give you body scan AI tokens for your service. The person will ask, what is body scan AI? And that is why it's important that the knowledge of this body scan AI is being disseminated across both Nigeria and beyond. So the more it reaches to more persons, the more the profit, the more the value. All right, that's okay. Mr. Baji, the body scan AI is built on the Solana blockchain. Can you explain why that choice is significant for the project's performance?
All right. Why the what is kind AI is built on the Solana blockchain? Number one, Solana is a layer one blockchain. It's a layer one blockchain. And then number two.
What do you mean by layer one?
You see, you want to take me to another training entirely. You understand. Now these are blockchain that do not depend on any other network to operate. Now without Solana, there will be no body scan AI. A layer one blockchain is a blockchain that is standing on its own. Let me just put it that way. Let me just put it in that layman's language. It is independent. It doesn't depend on any other blockchain to function. You understand? But for, let's assume, Bodyscan is a blockchain project, but without the Solana blockchain, all right, Bodyscan will not function. If Solana blockchain dies today, Bodyscan dies, which we know that it's not possible. You understand? So that's why we call it a layer. There are a lot of things that are embedded as far as layer one blockchain are concerned. If we want to do a training on that, our time will not be enough. But that being said, and then because of its speed, because of the speed on that blockchain, there are blockchains that you go that are a bit slow, but Solana has a very relatively high speed, and at the same time, the cost of transaction is very, very minimal. It's very, very minimal. You understand? As a native token, when you are transacting, maybe when you want to swap body scan AI to Solana, you see that what you need to pay is maybe 0.01 or $0.001, which means it's very, very infinitesimal. So these are some of the things that made the developers to look at the Solana blockchain. And in fact, millions of projects are being built on the Solana blockchain because of these attributes of that blockchain. It has speed, it's a layer one blockchain, and the transaction fees are very, very infinitesimal.
And I think to add to what
that's great.
The Solana network, because of the scalability, you understand, the low transaction fee, the speed with which it has, a lot of projects are being developed on the chain. So it makes it, a worthy place to develop a project. And that is why Bodyscan AI was developed on the Solana blockchain as well. Because the Solana ecosystem is thriving. It's thriving. A lot of projects are being built there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mark.
I want to make a contribution.
All right,
you're free.
Sir.
You're free.
Okay, thank you very much. I tried to raise my hand, but the button was blank, or it's blank, and I couldn't raise my hand. So sorry for intruding. So my name is Paul Elomba, LOP. Yeah. I want to comment on that question that you threw to Digital Mama, Mrs. Paloma, about what is in Bodyscan AI for investors and how do they stand? How can they benefit? So what I want to say there is that you see, when you look at the utility embedded in that Bodyscan AI, the investors will, that is when you look at the utility of the blockchain entirely, including the incoming app, you will notice that it's revolving on that particular token, because the blockchain has a token, just like Bitcoin it's a coin. That token or coin is where the investors can come in. Now, before investors come in, when that app is launched, if you remember, for you to be able to access the uses of that app, the utilities of that app, you need that token. That is one. And when that app is launched, because it is health-based, Dama Academy is envisaging that there could be a rush for that token. There will be a scramble for that token because the units of a particular number is only 1 billion total supply. Just like the way Bitcoin has a unique number, a total number, which is 21 million. For this kind of AI, it's only 1 billion. And then the human population we know is over 8 billion. And for the other, we know in Dam Academy, we know that people are conscious of their health. So the health, majority of the health conscious people may want to download this app and start using it. And then for them to go and use it, they have to go and get this token, buy it, feed into their app, and then start using it. When this starts to happen, in Dama Academy, we are envisaging that there could be a rush at which will now skyrocket the price of this token. From its current price of 0.0003, we are seeing a situation whereby because of the little number of the token, it can get to as high as $1 to $10 or even more each because of the number of people, sheer number of people that could be rushing to get it. Now, this is where investment now comes in. Because with this now, for smart investors, for now, seeing this, after analyzing this, smart investors can come in now at this stage and get a large chunk of this token and hold in their wallets. See where investment comes in. Any smart investor, what he needs to do now is to come at this juncture that the app has not been launched. Use with as little as $10, you can get thousands of this token. With as little as $300, get up to 1 million of this token. Now imagine when the app now gets to be launched, that is where investors will now start reaping the benefits of their investment, because by then that let's say 10 million that they're able to purchase, which let's say $3,000 now, because I know with $3,000 one can get up to 10 million units. So if one gets up to 10 million units with just with $3,000, and it gets to $1 each or even more, the person will be talking of $10 million and above. This is where smart investment comes into the picture. Thank you very much.
You are muted, Brian.
Yes, I've finished.
Thank you very much, Mr.
I finished my analysis.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
I said, let us not get carried away. The topic AI is positioned to thrive in the current crypto bull market. So, Mr. Obaje, why is the current bull market particularly favorable to this kind of AI?
Why it is very, very favorable is that analysis that has just been given. Is that analysis that has just been given. You understand? Because, in fact, the developers are quiet. We don't know when this app will be deployed. It can be today, it can be tomorrow. You understand? And in as much as it is cheap now, in as much as it is very cheap now, by the time this app is developed, those who buy now as investors, which we call holders, using the crypto term, we call them holders, I bet you their bull will have run. If you remember my last analysis, when we talked about bull run, I think in our last meeting or last two meetings, I said it. I said, when you buy a token at a certain market cap, let's assume, just like body scan AI, you buy at $300,000 market cap as it is today, and then the market moves from $300,000 market cap to $3 million market cap. And you put in $1,000, it has done 10x. That $1,000 becomes how much? $10,000. From $1,000 to $10,000. The bull never run. The bull has run. You understand? Your bull has run. So people are expecting to see, yes, they want to see that movement from maybe your $10 moves to $10,000. Yes, it is possible, but it is dependent on when you come into the market. There are certain things that will happen in the market before you get to that level. So patience is required, and the right timing is required. In fact, the right timing is now. The right timing is now. Those who understand, let them understand. Why? Because if you look at the entire crypto market as at today, we'll call it bloodshed. The market is dipping. The market is in red. Smart investors come into the market to mop up as the price is going down. So that, because there is fear and uncertainty in the market now, smart investors are not afraid of mopping up the markets as at this point in time, knowing fully well that they are investors, and at a point in time when this token begins, or when this coin begins to pump or get acceptance or get more adoption, definitely they will be in profit. Now it is in red. Let's assume by the end of the day, it becomes green. The bull have begun to run because maybe you bought at $300,000 market cap. By evening, it is $400,000 market cap. The bull has begun to run. And taking profit is at your own discretion. If you feel your bull has run from $300,000 to $400,000 market cap, and you want to make the bull to rest, you can call the bull to rest. But if you feel it is not enough, maybe at that time you feel the bull is just trying to prepare itself to start running. If you could remember, this time I made an analysis that when Bodyscan moved to about $2.79 million market cap, she did not take profit because she knows that that is chicken change as far as her own bull is concerned. You understand? So it's dependent on the investor. And as far as I'm concerned, with the way blockchain technology is moving now, the way the crypto market is moving, with over 20 million different types of crypto in the market, people should not expect the same type of bull run that happened previous years. They shouldn't expect. But what they should look at a token that has a use case, that has a community backing it. In fact, adoption is far off better than use case. What people accept is much more better than its use case. Shiba Inu came and performed wonders over I think 10 million X. It didn't have a use case. All it had was adoption. But now we are in the AI era. Look for tokens that are AI narrative, that have a use case, that have low market cap, that have a community. That's why you see we keep on talking about Bodyscan AI, because all these things, these analyses have been conducted by experts, and we've seen what is ahead as far as the Bodyscan AI is concerned. There are other AI related tokens that people can still go based on knowledge, make your research, and if you see it is worth going, if it covers all these criteria that we've mentioned, then you can put in some of your little dollars there and watch it grow over time.
I think
that was great.
I want to add one more. You know, for this very token, there are ample opportunities for partnerships with this, which it intends to, you know, looking at it coming from the wellness sector, health and wellness sector, you discover that absolutely by the time this app is in the market, medical professionals would want to key in, research institutions would want to key in, health tech companies as well. When they get to know more about the app itself, it is, you know, what holding in their portfolio. Why? Because at the end of the day, they may end up accepting it as a means of, as a you know, as for their goods and services. Also, gyms and wellness centers. So there's ample room for collaboration with various stakeholders in the industry. So that is why advisably, in as much as, yes, we are not your financial advisor, but then we can recommend that the earlier these, you know, outfits get to know about body scan AI, it will be good for them to invest, because by the time the app is developed, they will see value for money. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to ask you one final question, and I would like you to make a prediction. How can you, how can the body scan AI ecosystem realistically next 3 to 5 years?
The line was cracking. I didn't hear you well. Your line was cracking. Hello, Umar. I didn't hear you well. You are talking about prediction.
All right. I said, how can the body? Let me come again. I said, how can the body scan AI ecosystem realistically become?
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Your line was cracking.
Can I come again? Are you hearing? Can you hear me now?
Your line is cracking.
I said, how can the body scan AI in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah.
All right.
That was not clear. Can you repeat the question?
The internet.
Well,
Yeah.
looking
Mr.
at
Totuku, can you hear me? Can you hear my question?
Yes, your line was breaking. It's still breaking now. I believe he's trying to ask.
prediction.
Mrs. Poloma.
If I can get him very well, I think he's trying to talk about my prediction about the value of body scan AI. Well,
can you hear me now so that I will come again with the question?
Go ahead. Come again.
All right. I said, how can the body scan AI ecosystem, I mean, realistically become in the next 3 to 5 years?
As far as I'm concerned, with the mass adoption that will come into place, and due to the engagements we are having as a community, I'm looking at between $5 to $10 per token. That's my prediction. Why? Because this mass awareness is ongoing. Where our institution, the Dharma Academy, that we're partnering with now, Dharma Academy is engaging in institutional adoption, We are, at the moment, we are under the Directorate for Science, Technology, and Innovation in the Federal Capital Territory. So we go around their schools to enlighten teachers about it. And then we are doing so we're trying to reach out to as many institutions, the university system, various cadre in the public service to enlighten them that even this token itself can be a retirement plan for any holder, especially those in the public service. So because of the wide range of consultations we're doing as an academy, I envisage in the next 4-5 years, what I look at is $5 per token. So for anyone coming in now, calculate what $5 will be with, no matter how small your investment is, even if it is $10 or $5, look at the size of the tokens you accumulate, you hold now, and then compare with the price when you hold patiently and don't look at immediate gains, but hold for the future as an asset. And mark you, because this asset will be what you will use, to for the Scan AI app itself. So it means this token will continue to have value, because without it, you cannot use the app once the app is developed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. You can see the smile on my face because I did the calculation inside my brain. Mr. Moses Obaje, your prediction.
You see, I would love to even say before the app comes out, with what our digital mama just enlisted now, with or without the app, with or without the app, I bet you $5 is guaranteed. Not to talk of when the app is even out, okay? With or without the app, with this advocacy that is ongoing, civil servants, students, traders, lecturers, teachers, public servants, when this adoption comes into play full time, $5 is just a starting point. And when the app is out, see it above $10. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Techukurafel.
All right, we would like to say a big thank you to our guest, Mr. Moses Obaje, aka AI Prof, and Mrs. Shifra Poloma, our digital mama. Thank you for your contribution and your intellectual exhaustion on this program. Blockchain World, brought to you by Digital Media in partnership with Digital Asset Management Academy based in Abuja. We also want to say a big thank you to our audience, both those who contributed in one way or another and those who listened attentively. We are asking you, if you have any comments, do not hesitate to make your comments on our YouTube comment section on our YouTube channel, and wait for us next week to give you another fresh and exciting topic on the blockchain world. I'm Tosh Raphael with my co-host Ibrahim Umar Wasi. See you next week. Bye-bye.